As early on, like you said, we've just split the map across, trying to get some pressure here towards the A side, looking for any aggression towards B. Pretty simple stuff here as a dart does go out towards mid, so FaZe Clan filling out the entirety of this map, creating kind of slight openings that they can utilize to maneuver across. It looks like a lot of pressure. That's a big fault line.
That's huge. Dicey up against the corner. Subroza taking him down. You still had poised. Some trade potential back over in A main, but they certainly didn't clear it. And they might actually hear the Trailblazer back over in A main too.
Yeah, that does actually draw a rotation over. GMD is going to kind of slightly lean through. He has a full kit of utility, 7. With the rendezvous towards spawn, he can instantly support Rossy on this side if it does come to it. But for now, FaZe Clan starting to regroup back up. No stars have been dropped just yet to signify the exec. Contact made, and that will force 7 out of position.
7 going in. Such a difficult scenario there. You could have had a big kill there from BABYBAY. BABYBAY slipping through that back line. 2 players incredibly lit in terms of supamen and Poach, but the frags still keep going down for BABYBAY. He's getting 2. Can he get a 3rd just around the corner? No, poised with the crossfire and the chaos. Good for FaZe.
Wow.
As now there's only 1 remaining. Corey goes down to BABYBAY. Can he find a 4th as Subroza with 15 HP? Looking to just hit heads.
And this is what you want. You want this from BABYBAY. The structure that Poach has been able to bring. You can see how calm FaZe Clan are in that situation. BABYBAY ending up finding the 4K, right? This is
going into this round, but also 4 players pretty much stacked up on the B side of this round, of this map.
Just look at early aggression again here towards the B side, and 7 almost instantly getting punished for it. FaZe will be keen to exploit this space. They're just going to leave poised here. As a Trailblazer to take even more ground just to clear out this corner. I mean, it's Rossy around the corner with Shorty. So, they're going to try and mop things up. BABYBAY will find another one. With that Marshall, and yeah, clear up here towards the B side. You force now that Shorty up position. Just kind of making things a little bit easier for yourself. And, well, TSM, they're going to come back here with these 3 pistols. They're kind of split up here, so you don't imagine much will come to fruition as, again, just a Shorty in the back right now from Rossy.
And he's all the way out in the open. Oh, okay. Vibes immaculate for Rossy. He actually gets, okay, he does get 1 out of that, but Corey, no way you could expect that. 2 kills coming back from him. Now all of a sudden it's even, but Dicey and supamen fight back into the middle of...
Thing about Corey, I mean, BABYBAY 100% knows how deadly he can be, being ex-teammate, so that's going to be something to watch out for.
Some of the early goings here for FaZe includes a big old default here, but it's no actual real contact. They really want to scale up into cat here.
Yeah, the trademark is going to be big. You catch it off here with the nade, but he goes right in, BABYBAY. Just full sending it straight into Garden. Straight into True, apologies. And now he's going to get healed up. This is a perfect scenario because you've drawn all these rotations, and Dicey on the other side of the map has just caught another.
And he's just pulling yet another body back, but Rossy actually does get the kill back in B. Does delay him back over in A, but you do have 2 players at least ready for a bit of a cross-up. GMD does peek out over in A heaven. Doesn't find anyone just yet. The smoke should fade, and indeed it does. Corey waiting for at least a pixel to go through. Poach actually strikes back with a big kill onto GMD over in heaven, just making this retake for the defense just a bit harder.
Oh, BABYBAY with just a classic. No way he wins this against Corey. He's bought time, and that's really all they could ask for. These are 2 pistols that they're playing with. They didn't invest anything besides the 2 rifles, or apologies, the SMG and the Bulldog that they had saved from the last, and they can win this 2v3, and Corey's on low HP alongside Rossy.
Oh, incredibly low, and the Sheriff is going to help out. 1 or 2 bullets from the big gun. Ends up equating into big kill there for FaZe at the very end. Rossy has to run away. So FaZe, you said it, Sully, barely investing anything into this bonus round, and they end up coming out of it victors.
Yeah, there was absolutely no chance Rossy was going to go for them. On 10 HP, still a shock dart for Poach to play with, and we even saw him back.
Comes at such a pivotal time, too. I mean, just look at the comp, too, for FaZe. You would be expecting someone like Poach to be playing more of a, maybe more of a sentinel, just a bit more of a defensive agent, but again, they do depend on him for the sova, and only the sova, really. Great placement for him on the lineup. TSM actually going into the round, they actually do try to fight out the 1 interaction back over in A main. That angle from BABYBAY, that was already cheeky to begin with.
Another Sheriff kill from Corey. He's 1 off, and now the showstopper moving into round number 4, so he should guaranteed get it. Corey, he's approaching again once, maybe a little bit too much. They do trade it back 4-on-4, but this is one of the best guiding lights I've seen. Great guiding light from Poise. Gets stuck in the pot, but they do encroach out towards mid, forcing now 7 off of that angle. And it will be FaZe Clan who start to lean a little bit more now towards this A side, hoping to pull rotations down towards mid, but instead they do shift back last second. Supamen has these 2 stars to set up for a B exec. It looks like that's where they want to go. Flash at the ready as well from Poise.
30 seconds left.
It's just this hero rifle or hero LMG here. Rossy. Use up a recon. Could potentially get a kill or 2 off of this. The spray coming in does a lot. A lot of damage onto at least one, but it's only the one. So FaZe onto B clean. 3 players here for TSM again. Are still looking at pistols, so essentially the same effect as just a few rounds ago. Some economic damage.
Poach, careful and cautious of that lurk, even with the trademarks available. So, FaZe will tack on their 4th, keeping hopefully these 4 players alive. GMD and 7, the 2 new additions, looking for any exit frags. Just to hurt FaZe Clan a little bit more in the economic department, but no one giving anything. As they start to exit the site, though, that's the real question. How many players walk away alive?
Right.
And Dicey has removed one of the big issues. A lovely flash as well to make this exit just a little bit easier. FaZe Clan are trying to walk away with no extra casualties, but they don't. I thought for sure GMD would have gotten something, but Poise, the operator. A peek here towards Cap, but it looks like a smoke will go up alongside a recon vault to try and force them off of this angle. And yeah, instantly, 7's not going to find any impact. This is what you want early on of your phases, to not allow 7 to get any space, but they do send an early showstopper down towards B-Link, and Corey so very nearly getting punished because of it by Supamen.
Again, they could probably imply that 7 has that op, but again, it's just safe play here for FaZe. It's what we've seen already in a few rounds before.
I mean, that's full B main control now established there by FaZe Clan. But look at the deep space that BABYBAY's been allowed to find. That's the trademark broken so early into this round. Still a minute left to play with, and TSM on pins and needles. I mean, a full re-clear now of B main, a push up towards Cat. They have no idea where this hit is going to come from.
Jeez. And again, it was FaZe with full control of that B main. So there you go. Over in B. Have to get that whole drone to kind of re-clear things. But in comes BABYBAY again. BABYBAY up to no good as always. As he's essentially cleared out side, but there's only one! And the 1 takes down 3. Subroza saving TSM here in the middle of sight, as now there's only 1. BABYBAY, he had a massive opportunity, had 2 kills just a bit earlier, but he was completely denied. How can he dance here in the middle of sight? Spike is completely controlled by TSM over in Cats, but he's still able to get 2. 7 over in Heaven can actually nail the shots. 1v2, it's possible.
He has a dash here as well. It's into the Omen. Oh my goodness, BABYBAY to try and find the 1v4. What a clutch that,
my boy. The Heaven guy can't even swing. The 2 players over in Cat peeking at different times. Big things here for FaZe, but 7 up to no good himself. Over in mid, but he actually ends up nailing a massive shot. But still, out goes the retake from BABYBAY over in mid.
Huge trade back here towards mid as well. They might even find another. Corey instantly force off that angle. You can see such heavy presence from both of these sides towards mid. In the meantime, Rossy trying to take space towards B main. I mean, you have a constant pressure on every aspect of this map from FaZe Clan right now. And walking their way up catwalk. Now taking space in towards tree room, but it doesn't look like this is the commitment. Again, FaZe Clan have settled down. Poach has called this and said, no, we have this space. We know they're going to have to play in a 1-1 split. Let's try and figure out what the weaker side is. Where can we go? Or is there a chance that they're playing 50-50 on each side, or are they playing together? And haven't felt out too much. Now it looks like they're going to end here to be split, and it's the 3 HP Corey alone in the backside.
Oh, jeez. Can't exactly do much, so Corey, just best of luck with whatever you got. BABYBAY going into the middle of sight, ends up getting taken down by at least 1 headshot from Corey. Can he get a second? No, he cannot. That goes poised. Should be a 5-1 at this point, but Subroza is still thinking about it.
Yeah, it does feel like Subroza. I mean, at this point, if you die, you just get back on the same economic terms as your teammate. But if you save the rifle, you know, you get a hero rifle moving to the next. But
cover going out.
Almost max loss bonus. I think it will be max loss bonus because of the fact that the streak still continues from previous. But for now, FaZe Clan a very strong 5-1 start. Again, this mid pressure, they understand that the goal is to shut down 7. If you can remove 7 from the field of play and really give him no impact, you're going to have an easier time making these exits work. You'll have the 4v5 in your advantage instead, and that's what happens here. They find that first pick, they trade it back towards the mid side, take that full mid control, and TSM's life just gets so much harder after that.
Yeah, 7's going to start to kind of contemplate where else on the map he can go. Kind of have a bit.
Got to take it again towards him. He's changing up his angle, but they know they need to win this fight.
Standing ahead.
7. Alongside core back over in mid, but again.
And they've spotted him already.
Yeah,
they know
that
exactly
Trailblazer.
where he is.
We just
7's gonna
haven't
be
seen
forced
that
back away.
Trailblazer at all.
He has to go all the way back, and now FaZe Clan have just taken, again, more space. They have mid control. Now they're going to take A main off of this pick. B main is theirs as well. This is a perfect situation for them to be in right now, and TSM on their toes. They're keeping them guessing here, FaZe.
One big kill, but again, toward a force out. 7 in the middle of this A site. What sort of damage can he do? Dancing around the Radianite box. Dancing around Dice. As Dicey. Potentially in his crosshairs in just a little bit. No other moves from FaZe are being made. Every single player coming out from A main. There's one other player here, but we're fully smoked off. 7 has to have all the impact here. But misses out in the shot, and he bails out. Rolling Thunder coming in at a perfect time from GMD. Will he be able to clear 2? Yes, he will. Huge just off of the SMG. How will the rest of TSM answer? BABYBAY has to hold it down. Reloading 2, but no jump down from the pistoler. Corey. Rossy. Will he get good timing here on Dicey? Dicey looking away. But just 30 seconds left.
30
Spike is still
seconds
over
left.
and switch.
Door closed now. This opens up the avenue here for FaZe Clan. And Dicey again, the deadly duo that you just have to fear
Spike
of Dicey and BABYBAY. And Rossy, no chance left in this
Yeah,
clutch.
no.
That is so well played there from FaZe Clan.
Wow.
The control that BABYBAY has.
Bit more B pressure.
But this is no op from 7. 3-man stack here towards mid as well. 7 is playing a very precarious position, but he does drop a very deep trademark, which actually has not been spotted. That trademark does not get spotted out, so TSM, this might be the first time where they actually have reliant mid control now. And he's stuck. Dicey has to fight.
Dicey! Yeah, needing to TP. Just a huge bail. Had 3 players there almost peeking on him.
Scout destroyed.
Instantly backing away off of that B pressure. Again, this is Poised, just looking for control. I think his stats as an initiator don't really prove or show exactly what he's been able to do when he does get picked out, but that's 3 players. 4 now leaning towards this B side, and as they walk in towards A, what is the timing? Poach has the Hunter Seer to play off of, and there is still a Cosmic Divide in effect here. Supamen looks to get it down. That's going to block out any heaven pressure, and now that should be sight on lockdown. Nothing here that TSM can do.
A very lax hold here of A, but for good reason. They're looking for a big retake. Have everyone in full strength already over towards this A side. Will we actually get that exec just a bit early? No, they're still waiting for all this util to drop.
Yeah, BABYBAY tucks himself under heaven again in a very forward position as these players. The timing is everything here, but Superman falls.
Out of nowhere, 7 just blank into that smoke's taking him down, but you have BABYBAY in the back line looking for 2. Subroza playing a bit cheekily around Jenny, and it works out. Still 2 players remaining here for FaZe, and Dicey's holding it down! Double from Dicey! Poach helping out! Rossy now the last one remaining in a 1v2, but he has nowhere to go, has nothing to use, has no space. Rossy tries to bait a 1, but will not get anything. Huge hold from the last 2. Sully, FaZe is gonna 7-1 this with only 2 players remaining.
An absolute clinic here in this post split. I mean, there's one.
No, it really doesn't, but TSM, again, had the right idea going into that retake. You can't really fault them for it, but yeah, again, FaZe, they've been absolutely on fire today, just in terms of their frags, and we see it again. Dicey striking down on 1. Will we see the other kill? On to 7-7. Does have a bit of space to work with. BABYBAY is getting pressured, and there's a massive rotation already.
They are grouped up here. I mean, they have, again, Poise's Seekers if he wants to use those. But it's quiet. They've cut noise almost entirely. They have at least GMD spotting from the rotation through mid. 7 with a big shot, and he's going to try and close the distance with that Ares. That's a trademark on his way out. This is now 4 players of TSM now grouped up, and the exec. Do FaZe want to cancel? It does feel like it. Instantly, Poach starts to back away. Pressure here applied to keep these players from rotating.
Again, they already have 1 on the other side of the map, so not all is lost. Be able to get that information
reading it. They're
relatively
reading it.
early, but hello, Subroza. He actually cuts it off at the perfect time, spawning out supamen at the same time. How does that fault line come in? It's so perfect. Everyone else from FaZe coming back over towards mid. Poach is already through. A side has already been taken, but TSM looking to actually collapse, and it works. Just about 20 seconds left. Spike doesn't go down. 7 from above takes down Poach. Dicey now the last one remaining in a 1v3, but he's done. 10 seconds left, and he has to run.
Wow, GMD. That might have just been the hero play of this round. An eco round at that.
And Subroza, dude. Holy.
The combination between the two of them. That fault
So
line coming in
good.
all the way from...
TSM, a bit of a one-off, but very much well-deserved. Will we get a bit more action early on, though? TSM are looking a bit more aggressive back over in B main.
Yeah, 7 taking up this space. In the meantime, though, it is BABYBAY who has slid over in towards the A side. The one-way, not finding that impact. The fault line will force him back. And yep, that's A main control taken. But Dicey, again, good to find at least the one. He's removed 7 from play again. That's the key factor in these rounds, is shutting down that operator. And they've done that early into this one. Still a minute 10 as FaZe Clan start to peel away from the A site into what looks like we're going to end here in a B split, unless these players can get decent ground up catwalk, but they have been denied very early on, which should push them more back towards the mid, and there's no trademark online now.
Immediate retake coming in from Capicor. He's facing on a lot of pressure with the showstopper. Takes down Poise. An even bigger kill coming in from Rossy. This B site looks to be a bit more on lock, but Cora needs to dance a bit more. 2 more players back over in main, but he's done his job. Now 2 more players remaining here for FaZe, trying to make their way through. Smoke completely dry, and there is 0 way. Both players go down through the smoke, essentially. No one.
To that second half, but FaZe Clan, they have to take the eco. We should be looking at a 4th now.
Subroza may catch on a bit of a nasty surprise. BABYBAY here, but we've already heard a lot of noise back over in A main.
Oh my god!
The shot from Dicey connects, and A main is theirs.
Yeah, that's a fast pop as well. BABYBAY's gonna close the door. He's not gonna go through. They're just gonna play the 5-on-4 man advantage gain, and while it is with just pistols, Dicey's got the tour de force online. BABYBAY's got the knives, and Superman's got a rifle.
And he has full cat control too, but 7 strikes down on the tour de force. A massive kill to try to retake this. You still have the rifle as Superman to deal with. Same with the knives. But every single player from TSM back over in heaven, not worrying about cat whatsoever. BABYBAY out in the open. 3 players trying to crossfire over in heaven. BABYBAY in a point-click adventure game, playing 3, getting 3. And, well, he's playing with his food at this point because he's still chasing 7.
A 6th sense. A 6th sense coming out from... What is that flick onto the 3rd man?
He was just ready.
This dude is on something.
He's just aware.
BABYBAY, what is happening? FaZe Clan in an eco round. And around that, I predicted, had to have been 4 for TSM. But 1 pop, Dicey finding a huge frag into the back.
By any means.
7's going to try it again. Take that aggressive look over towards B main. And FaZe Clan... 4-man stack towards this A side again. We see Poise playing that solo lurk towards B, putting pressure, looking for control. They have the trademark deep in towards B. Now with clearance of mid. So FaZe are just 1 man alone is drawing is putting all this pressure with a guiding light and a trailblazer, keeping TSM locked into the B side. They cannot overcommit to a rotate, and they are playing retake here. TSM are playing retake on this A site. They're playing from garden, from tree room, trying to catch these players as they walk on in. That fault line from GND, it's good always to delay, but it's not good enough to put a stop to FaZe Clan's like exec.
Still waiting for the exec, but again, they're just a contingent here. GMD.
No
And GND
way.
trying to find something, but he's not going to be able to find anything. No kill, no rolling thunder, no nothing.
Yeah, they back up here. TSM do not want any business with this post plant just yet. Retake on here for the last round of the half, and all 5 players rotating in. You have fault line, flash, aftershock, recon. You have so much util here for TSM to try and make this work.
This one's tough. Subroza spots Dicey. Can he get a second shot in? But Dicey's already ready. Takes the opportunity to peek over in heaven and strikes down on Subroza. But you still have a 4-on-4 to deal with. Dicey repositioning, dancing around, taking down 7. Making a 3rd for Dicey. Rossy and Corey now the last 2 remaining for TSM. Make it only Rossy now as he's still stuck over towards Cat. FaZe started this off in a 5v5 and only drop 1 in the process. FaZe looking pretty damn good. Go.
I see fine. Well, now they're on the defensive side, and that's where it's even more impactful is TSM, 5-man lean towards this A side is instantly FaZe kind of going to get full B main control and establish mid off of this. They should know the A hit's coming.
Smoke actually to isolate Cat. They really, really want to take Cat.
That's a great shock dart as well. Now they're going to try and push on through. The split has slowed down. These players, timing isn't the best here. BABYBAY kind of stuck in the middle of sight, though.
No, BABYBAY's going to be able to strike. 3 players coming in from heaven at the same time to try to help out. BABYBAY still dancing, still getting a second. You still have 2 back over towards Jenny. And finally, out goes the rest of the crossfire. Rossy able to get 1 off of that, but Poach able to help out. Able to get 3, actually, by the very end of it. With
We'll hold on to these pistols. They're not going to force into this one. They didn't get the spike down, but they are going to try the 5-man rush over towards A.
Out of charges.
You did say the word rush, but we're not exactly seeing that. TSM wanted to go for orb real quick, and we're just seeing FaZe just kind of, again, mitigating, consolidating everything, just throwing out a couple shock darts, just watching over the angle, nothing too crazy.
Yeah, they've slowed down quite a bit here, TSM. I guess they just wanted that orb control. Now they shift back, but no one on FaZe is concerned. BABYBAY up close with the Marshall, guaranteed to find at least 1. Always. TSM now sent towards the B site where they're going to have to meet up against 2 players, both POISED and Dicey, at least right off the bat. One that has been extremely deadly, and he's in the backside, has a TP out as well. So FaZe Clan content to give up the B site if it comes down to a retake.
And Dicey gonna face on the pressure from the grenade, and that's it. That's it. Got 1, walked out. We take those.
Yeah, that's all he wanted there, and now you can play the retake. 5v3, you have the better guns. This right now is all about trying to minimize the damage that'll come through.
BABYBAY already had a bit of an interaction back, at least with 1 over towards mid, but it's only going to be Subroza now stuck in a 1v4, having to run away. So, okay, some extra cash, an extra old point just in terms of the plant down, so nothing too bad, but Subroza not actually going to find any exit.
And even in a dominant win from LG on Ascent, 7 still posted 20 frags. He is currently sitting at half of that right now, and this is utter dominance for FaZe Clan. B main control established, mid push as well. This is looking so strong just to kick off the 3rd round here in half number 2.
Oh, you can already feel the pressure here. 7 has no clue. Dicey slowly inching up. Again, so many scary angles here for FaZe. They have no idea where these TSM players are. Is TSM just waiting for this rush? Is this a part of their plan? Dicey does get revealed, but he actually TPs away. He's going to leave BABYBAY alone.
It's a literal slow crunch here to be like, look how close BABYBAY is already.
Oh, he's hearing everything.
Called
Here's the rotation. Everyone's leaving from A. That's perfect.
2 players in already. It's both Poach and POISED. Quick to start the fight and quick to make their way over. That's the spike drop that he wanted a little bit more. Maybe too much from that engagement, but he's called 3 players.
3.
That's all you need.
3 players are here on B because of BABYBAY. So can we actually see the hold here from FaZe? Do at least have the rifles slowly inching their way out, not actually getting any big early kills, any big early 1v1s. Out goes finally Corey, takes down Dicey, make it a second. 7 trades back POISED. It was a dream for a quick second there for the lesser artillery, but do have TSM settling down in a 3v1.
I think that just comes down to the gun diff right there, right? The Vandal opening there from Corey just to clean things up. Yeah, you've got 3 different players holding the same angle, but 3 players enter, so who's going to watch you? Coordination isn't there in FaZe Clan. We'll concede round number 4. Their bonus doesn't go the way they were hoping. Supamen looking to do a little bit of extra damage. The trademark is the only thing stopping him here. So you're hoping TSM can get away almost scot-free, rifled down, available for Supamen. But he's got a chance to absolutely feed, like absolutely feed here.
Supamen gonna let 1 by. Doesn't actually know that there's gonna be 2 right by him, but yes, absolutely, he hears all of them. Yeah, chilling. Just gets 1. Look to affect the economy a bit.
Sure, it should be a cakewalk to the finish line here from map number 1. As it looks like early peek towards B main, POISED, dropping that guiding light, getting a little bit of information, and that will force TSM to slow down for just a little bit.
Oh, BABYBAY going deep into A main, looking for Subroza, but he could get timing to your by GMD. Actually, GMD's setting up something pretty cheeky back over towards Cat too, so BABYBAY Could have some pretty optimal timing here, but Subroza doing the same.
No way,
No
he checks
way.
him.
BABYBAY actually nails the shot onto Subroza. Subroza missing out. But GMD, thankfully he was there. He does get the trade back.
Yeah, the fact that he even gets one there when he's not even looking at his positioning. Subroza,
Not at all.
I think we saw it very last second, but his barrel pops up and BABYBAY quick to flick. So denied now on this A site. TSM forced to shift back towards mid and B for a B splits. With 45 seconds left, is this the read they want to go for? Both already, Dicey and Poise, arriving to the B site here. Third, not too far off, is Dicey in a very big off angle. Is full blinded, and forced to play back site now with Poised.
That flash is so good, but Poise pressured out. Almost out in the open, but he's not spotted. You still have the crossfire down from Dicey. Dicey!
Oh, wow.
Oh, no. That's prime position for Dicey, but Corey nails the shot onto him. Supamen and Poach. Last two remaining. Gonna do some due diligence. Back over in B main. Some shock darts through, but again, such a tough process to retake B. One of the toughest sites in Valorant to try to retake. With only two and barely any utility, it's surely not going to happen. They're not even going to go for the exits. FaZe went back down to an 11-5.
Yeah, they're going to have to save here. Hold on to these two rifles. Dicey and BABYBAY. Not exactly sure how close their ultimates are, but you have to imagine BABYBAY is nearing it. With the frags and the deaths that he's been collecting, especially at round one, leading now here, he's going to be very close to that ultimate. So I think this is a big call from FaZe and probably the right one. You'll have it, I think, guaranteed this, hopefully, the Blade Storm online. And if Dicey can get that Tour de Force online, you're looking pretty for this next round. So, TS
Pedal, again, we've seen so many rushes already from a whole bunch of different angles, but this one's going to be a bit more coordinated. 3 players back over in B, and BABYBAY just looking for a little patented double updraft.
Yeah, nearly catches Subroza as well, who instantly got off of the top tool shed.
Yeah, he was out of there.
Right, FaZe Clan have, right off rip, cleared out A main. TSM looking to see if BABYBAY wants to venture for. That would have been the old FaZe Clan. He would have 100% pushed that. But Dicey in a one-and-done spot gets one. No trade yet, and Poach is here in the corner, and 7 might not expect it.
Not at all. Not at all. Again, a rifle round here for TSM and FaZe. Just one by one here, taking him down pretty damn easily. BABYBAY does have the knives out, back over towards the mid side. Only spots one, but yeah, a bit more mature of a BABYBAY. He backs out immediately.
Yeah, doesn't even want to overcommit here. He still has his 2 Cloudbursts, and yeah, falls
He's out of
away.
here.
So well played
Who is
here.
this
They
guy?
try and make the exit. TSM pushing forward now in towards Garden. They know they need to clear BABYBAY, and they do end up in the end. But it's spot time for Supamen in a position like this.
And the vent. So unfortunate. GMD. He's isolated now in a 1v4. There you go. There you go. We needed that huge hold there, or at least the delay there from BABYBAY. And the kills back on site. That's only part of the process. But a 12-5 now for FaZe.
Head of Ascent with the Tour de Force and off.
Yeah, he
now
did.
he's got it here on the defense, where it's a much more stable position, and FaZe Clan are expecting a hit towards the B side. 4 players grouped up. Now Jones gonna force, at least for now, Dicey off that angle, but Poach with his Odin. Paper thin walls on Ascent, and BABYBAY's gonna put a shutdown to Corey. And he even gets out, nearly gets out.
Nearly, but you have the LMG now, the machine gun in the back sight. But Dicey actually, he peeks out way early trying to get a kill. Eventually onto any random player, but he does get killed by 7. So Bros are waiting for a big pick, but it's actually Poise! What was that timing? What? Subroza not looking into the right spot. Poise finds a gap and he finds 3. A 1v1.
Odin versus Phantom on the paper thin site that is B. Rossy, he has recon. 10 seconds. Poach
2
has got
sovas
Hour
on this site.
Double shocks. Recon should be coming up soon as well. He's baiting the time. Rossy's just trying to pull Poach into thinking he's run to the A site, and Poach is falling forward. Hook, line, and sinker.
Oh, Rossy playing ring around the rosy, but he actually goes back and slaps down Poach to keep the game.
I mean, there's no position that Poach can help support him. None at all.
Now this FaZe, they leave Poach. They leave Poach completely alone with a with a shorty too. I mean, you look down the line, you have rifles all the way down the line for FaZe, except for the one person holding D. Very unfortunate there for Poach, but it is going to be a full strength retake.
Yeah, Subroza just clearing out the backside just in case. You've got 4 players pinching in here from FaZe Clan, all with rifles as well. Boys, winning this gun duel is going to be a big one. Taking back control of B main, they can now make an effective pinch in towards the B site. Trailblazer to clear, but that's huge. That is so big from Subroza. Pulls and repositions a couple of these players from FaZe.
Just a little bit more time getting chunked off the clock, and now this front line becomes a bit of a war zone. Poise trying to make their way through, but everyone in TSM strikes down on their shots. BABYBAY now the only one remaining. Looking to make his way through, but again, time chunked off the clock at this point. Maybe just looking for exits, but again, we're so deep into the game, exits don't matter. This round's just over.
We'll be able to save this rifle. The buy is still available here for FaZe Clan, but man, Subroza with a very big teleport. And it feels like in the grand...
This one has to be a big one. 7 with the op-out with 4 or 5 players potentially in front of him. Already had to jump away, though. Excuse me, 7 was looking at least for the pick, but it was actually Dicey, excuse me. But Dicey still looking at least for a bit of cheekiness just around the corner. But again, that util potential from Poise right next to him could be huge.
And they're holding. TSM have decided to back up, cut noise, re-explore their options here towards mid. That's a big drone from Poach, but the timing is very early, and they can re-clear this so easily. They're going to take this space back here towards mid, leaving the B site completely open. Or apologies, the B main area completely open, and they re-aggress here towards mid.
It is relatively easy for them to re-clear that B main area, though. It's not exactly an area of conflict for FaZe. There you go. Trailblazer. What we expect to at least re-clear, but you do get TSM at least hearing that Trailblazer. You want to retake B main a bit, but look at the reposition there from Dicey.
Yeah, Dicey's gone deep. He knows his team needs his positioning just to give confidence. But the fact is Corey's putting light pressure here towards A, which has been cut down. And well, Dicey instant TP's back. 30 seconds left. It's do or die here for TSM with these 2 players in the back line. No chance for a last second rotate.
Oh, and that Cosmic Divide is absolutely massive. They have to they just have to jump into the pits, completely blind. Dicey gonna be able to get one though, but does get flashed. Still Poised, has to hold on to that right side. Still 3 kills going down for FaZe. All of TSM corrupt.